So we've got another interesting week at Rhino. As you've seen in our first episode, we bought a garage and put a job advert up out there, and we've started doing interviews for it. So we've had 2 people in so far today. We've got another one in tomorrow. Then I've got a lovely little break. I'm going to Portugal for a few days, so when we get back we'll carry on those interviews. Don't worry, I'll still be in the video narrating them for you. Yeah, see how those videos go in there, see what we do with the garage in the end, so stay tuned for that one. I've had some deliveries today. Got some 4x2 here, 2 pallets of cement. This is all stock stuff that we use, and yeah, we're getting towards year end, so we thought we'll just buy some more stock. So if you just follow me around, we just got all the pallets of stone that have come in, which are over here. And on that forklift there, we just bought a whacker plate because I don't like hiring stuff, I like owning stuff. We did have a whacker plate, but it's gone missing. It either broken, we binned it, or I don't know, it's gone. So we just bought a brand new one, and yeah, so more stuff coming into the yard. So last week I told you that we had finished the cot pub, but we didn't get back to it to get the concrete. But I lied, we did. Kanan got back and he did shoot the concrete going in. So let's go over to there and see the concrete go in on the cot pub. So we're in the yard and we're making some cubes for some cube testing. We do this every month to make sure the strength of the concrete is correct and the wagons are running correctly and all that sort of stuff. And also you can see behind us they're filling up this orange block. At the minute they're pokering it to get all the air out of it, make sure it comes out solid. And we make these concrete blocks. It's something that we sell to people. We use to make our own aggregate base. So yeah, got a quiet hour this morning, so we're getting our cubes done for our cube testing and we're making some concrete block. This is Aaron and Jono making some stuff up for us. So this week we're also starting an extension over in Stockport. This job's for Ben. We do quite a few jobs for Ben, and this one needs piling because of poor ground. It's got 11 168 piles in it, and this is going to be the team of Sean and Liam, who don't normally work together. But Liam's partner Sam is on holiday. Over to Sean and Liam, and let's see us get this extension out the ground.
I'm recording now. Oh, she's better now she's sealed.
edge. I'm not gonna leave out like the lunacy. It's not it. It's the site surveyor's downfall. Doesn't said. I'm just gonna take the time with it. Alright, no worries, mate. Anyway, don't take anything so deep. There's a key to carrying them. If you get them like that, it's almost weightless. Mate, up to me. This is my life. There you go. Did you call these feet or legs? I've heard them called legs. I call them spacers. Oh right. Well, that's kind of what they do, isn't it? Really? Yes. Yeah, spacers are calling feet. What happened, Mr. Drifter? Oh, dude, the gloves are off.
In his kitchen now, man.
It is. Love your job.
So we recently piled the job in Sale. That was the one where Neil and Ian came out the office because the builder wanted it in as quickly as possible, and then Jaden and John, they went over and finished it off on the Monday. Neil and Ian did the Friday. Well, we're back there today, but we're not piling. It's the concrete wagon going out, and we are putting the concrete in for the slab. So over to Harry and Aaron, and let's see some concrete going. Sweet.
Video.
So we bought a new trailer. Yesterday, Ian went to Melton Mulberry. He wasn't there till about 5:30, bless him. He didn't get back to the yard till about 7:30 last night. But this is our new trailer. We do have a plant trailer behind you, which they will probably show you at some point. And this one's 2 foot longer, a foot wider, it's flat. It'll allow us to get mesh on it, which we can't do on our other trailer. And the problem we had last year is, because we got multiple diggers, we've got multiple piling rigs, and with only one trailer, we could only move one piece of plant at a time. So we're having either somebody coming back and forward to jobs to move the plant, or there's plant on one site somewhere and we need plant somewhere else. So we're leaving plant out on sites for longer than necessary. So we went out, we bought this trailer yesterday. Very happy with it, to be fair, especially for the money we paid. So yeah, it allows us to do a few more things. It'll get the drop weights on a bit better as well, because the drop weights have the legs which can be detached, which we have to take off to put on that other trailer, whereas on this one we probably won't have to dismantle them to get them on. So it gives us a bit more versatility and a few more options for getting plant out on our jobs. So yeah, this is our new trailer and we're very happy with it. So this week we're starting a new build house in Bradford. Jaden and John are on this. It's got 26 168 piles in it, 60 something metres of beam, and it'll probably take 15 to 20 cube of concrete to finish it. Now on this job the developer thought the piles would go down to 2 metres, but as we've started going round the job, the piles have started getting deeper and deeper, and now we're finding the piles are going as deep as 7-8 metres. So over to Jaden and John, let's see them doing this new build house for this builder in Bradford.
So we've got a 26 pile job. The back row are going between 2 and 3 metres. As we get into the middle leg, that's going about 4.5 metres. Then at the front leg, we're going to 6.
About a month or two ago, Kev and Aaron, our concrete wagon drivers, went to go and help a fella out who is now one of our regular customers, because he needed some concrete quite desperately, and he needed it at the very, very end of the day. Usually we don't pour concrete at all if it's even close to sunset, and this was, you know, a couple months ago. It was very dark. It was sort of dark at 4:30. But we did it anyway, and the guy provided some floodlights for the concrete fellas to The guy provided some lights for our concrete guys to do the job. All in all, it was a success and everything went fine. But he enjoyed the fact that we did that for him so much that he's now booked us in for the concrete slab. So check that out. Alright, so what did you do last time you were here?
Well, me and Aaron turned up. We had about 4 cube of footings to put in. Managed to barrow most of it, but then the last sections we managed to straight pour with the chutes on. And the chap here was very happy with what we did. Arrived at 6 o'clock at night, left about 7:30. Good day's work.
Anyone who says I don't get my hands dirty when I'm on site is a liar.
Come on, you breathe it. He's saying breathe in. You're on camera. That's what he's saying. Oh, really? Lovely house.
That's how much concrete needs to go in to complete the job. And we've just run out of stone. No. Oh, Howie. Oh no.
So we're back in Macclesfield, 2 drop weights going on here. The digger's gone now because we needed it on another job because literally every team's out, we're super busy. So we'll go down and have a look. So still got the back row to put in up there where you can see there's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 piles on the back row up there. These are in, those ones are concreted for testing, I presume. I presume the testing's been organised, Ian. If not, this is a reminder. And there's one over there to go in. These 3 here are only down to 4, so they need driving down to the rest of 16 metres. And then Phil there on the red rig, he's running that row through. Chris is running that row through over there. We think another 2 weeks to get these in, but we bought a new weight last week, which we find is a lot quicker. We're now getting the yellow rig with the new weight is twice as fast as the red rig with the old weights. We need to do two things really, which you'll probably hear in my dialogue with Chris and Phil. We need to upgrade all of our weights, and then the winches on these machines, we can make them faster. They're quite slow because they're made for heavy weights, but we change some parts on them, we can make them faster, and then we can change it to the slower one for the heavy weights when we need to, and have them interchangeable. We have the skills to change them in-house, we just don't have the bits to do it. So I think a bit of investment in some more weights, some heavier weights, and some parts for our winches, because we're going to win a lot of drop weight work this year, I believe. I mean, we're starting another one on Monday. We're about to hire a rig in because our rigs are out on this, so we're hiring one in, which we don't like doing. We prefer to own and buy our stuff. But the customer had a hard deadline, so we've had to do it so we can start it. Kanan's going to go shoot that on Monday, so we'll show you that. I think that's got 38 piles in it, 2 7.3s, so significantly bigger than this, but I'll update you when we get onto that site. Oh, on the other plot where we was doing these same piles, the piles have now been changed from 168s to 220s, larger diameter pile. So then it needs 10 less piles in it because they have a higher capacity, i.e. they can hold more weight. So less piles to drive, higher capacity, means we'll get through them quicker. So the engineers redesigned the mower on that side, which will make the job quicker for us, which will keep everyone happy. And that's your update for this one on here. Hello, Chris. I brought you a present. How long does it normally take?
1 mile a day.
What, now we've done 3?
Oh, down to 15, 16. 15, yeah. But that one had 3 meters left to drive this morning. That one had took from 6 to 15. Same with this one.
So basically, if we had 2 of these weights, we'd probably be done on here now. So we need to buy another one for that.
Ideal, yeah.
Wait, hang on. The one on eBay, is it advertised as a D1000? Oh, you on about the Cobra?
Oh, 200 auction.
Is it that?
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I know the quicker on the 500s, we can upgrade the winches on the 1000s. And it just means you can do the bigger piles as well, doesn't it? Did you like our weekly video?
I did actually.
Did you? I did. I'll take it to that garage at some point.
Yeah, well, I've seen it.
Yeah.
The nice stuff.
I know there is. You're not nicking any though. I'd love to, at some point when we're quiet, get all these sprayed black and get our logos on them. Yeah. And then you know the high vis tape that's on the HDVs, put that on them in yellow so you can still see them. So they're alright for sights.
Been like Phil with the legs so you can see the legs.
He looks very happy today.
He's brought his earphones in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hello, Phil. Oh, is that what it is? We're just saying you look very happy today. Come here a second.
Oh, what's all that?
That's a mic. Oh. Yeah, so don't swear. To be fair, I reckon if we swear we'll get more viewers. Got that, didn't you? Fantastic. Slow this one.
That's been 2 drops for everyone today.
So when you change that, it changes the recovery speed. But obviously, it changes all that, but it changes the weight that it can lift. So if it can recover faster, it can't lift as high a weight. But obviously, we can change these ourselves if we're doing like a 3-2-3 job. We can put the slower one on. If we're doing like this sort of stuff, we've got the fastest one on.
We modified this week.
Yeah? Oh, I've seen with his hooks.
Yeah. We'll have to try it out this year.
Yeah.
Place it maybe.
We'll find out how good Chris's welding is, won't we? We have to recover it.
Well, I think we don't have to find out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now imagine it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday and you've done everything that's expected of you, and then Rhino Concrete calls up and says they need a hand with tamping and levelling some concrete as the last thing for the day. You'd be pretty upset, wouldn't you? Well, Ace and Scott weren't. They just did it. Fair play to Ace and Scott for doing that. They didn't have to do it, but they did because they knew that it was important for the business, the customer, and for their colleagues. So they went ahead and did that. Now, Jamie was meant to film the piling process at this job. He couldn't make it out because they did it pretty quick, hence why they finished at 2 o'clock on a Friday. But what he did do is he managed to capture the concrete content. So, go have a look.
Saturday. We're in the yard, and as you can see, it's me filming today because the video guys are off. So I'm going to Portugal tomorrow, so I'm just going to take the dogs out to the field, give them a bit of time out, and I just need to get a few bits and sort a few bits out before I go. And we're also piling today because we're that busy with work at the minute that we've got Chris and Phil out on a job for a extension because the builder wants to get on with it and start getting his brickwork in. So we've got Chris and Phil putting some piles and cages in on a job in Ashton. Won't be able to concrete it today because building control don't work Saturdays, but we're going to pull another team together on the Monday just for the day because we've got 2 jobs to concrete in Ashton, so we're going to pull another team together, probably out the office again. Just nice and easy, get them 2 concreted for those builders so that the builders can carry on with the brickwork. But yeah, Saturday, let's get on with it.
Brad might be on holiday, but we aren't. So, well, Brad, if you see this, hope you have a good holiday. This concludes week 3's episode. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next Friday for week 4.